Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Shingezu. Thank you guys for coming to my channel and watching yet another video. Today I'm bringing you guys a PC build. In fact, this is the all Intel build. We got the Intel i3 13100, and for GPU we're going to be using the Intel A770. Now I know for some of you guys you might say, hey, that's kind of a strange build, but these are parts I've already had, so I didn't really spend too much. There are new parts here and there, but this PC build is not for me. Specifically, it's for my lady, and I wanted to use parts I already had and also test it out once I put it all together, see how it does as a gaming PC and for productivity as well, because she's not a gamer, but she's going to be using this for like embroidery software, which actually doesn't take too much power. But I wanted her to have a home station. You know, she has her laptops and whatnot, but yeah, of course I'm going to steal it, play some games here and there. Anyways, I hope you guys are chilling along. Cheers, by the way, you know, if you guys saw that in the corner. For SSD, we're going to be using the Western Digital Black SM7100. I got this at a good price, honestly, because uh, right before, you know, some prices skyrocketed for RAM and some SSDs, I went ahead and I kind of sat on this for a little while. I think I paid 80 bucks for it, maybe 85, I'm not too sure. But so as you saw, we already put the CPU, we're putting the SSD currently, and then here we also have the mount for the CPU cooler that's already installed. This motherboard that we're using is a gigabyte B760 DDR4 motherboard, and this RAM, oof, yeah, I recently bought this one, and as you guys know, the prices went up, and now this RAM costs more. I'm actually I don't remember how much I paid for this. I'm editing this video a while. It's been a while. I'll be honest, guys. This the PC's been built for some time now, and you know, I just haven't had too much time to come and edit this video, or maybe I was procrastinating. I was playing some games as well. But anyways, this is the PNY XLRA, you know, accelerate if you will. I think it's 32 gigabytes, 16 gigabytes. I'm not sure. Uh, no, 32 gigabytes. Yep, dual channel. And I know I might get some hate for this on the thermal paste, but I have a whole bunch of thermal paste. I just kind of wanted to use it all up and kind of ice the cake, if you will. I've been building PCs for a little while now, but I'm still a beginner. I'll say this. Oh, make sure you peel the label, by the way. Look at that, look at that. Shoo. But here's what I'm gonna say, man. I've been building PCs, like this is maybe, I don't know, my fourth one, right? I am by no means a professional, but I fell in love instantly. I used to be on Xbox, and then for a long time I've always wanted a PC, you know, for a long time. And as I got older, I got the opportunity to finally build one, and so that's what I did. If you guys are interested in seeing or hearing about my first build, go ahead and type in the comments, and I'll be sure to make a video about that. I can tell you about my journey, and I'll say this. I've only been in the PC gaming uh, community, or how do you say? I've only started building PCs and started playing on PC. It has not been a year, but I started around May or June 2025. Yeah, I believe that's right. So it has not even been a year. So this computer case, I got it off Amazon. It's a Moroval M ATX case. I paid like 50 bucks for this case. I was like, let me get me something that looks cool, like fish tank style, and it turned out cool. I like the case. It doesn't feel as nice as my NZXT case, but it gets the job done. You know, what really matters, I think, mainly in a PC build is the rest of the components. The case is awesome as well, uh, but your boy is not trying to spend all that money. I did some calculations on how much this PC costed me to build, and like I said, I've had some parts for a while. That GPU was one of my first GPUs I've ever purchased brand new. The price is actually it costs more now than what I paid for it. I think I got it for like $330. And if you guys go check on Amazon, let me know how much it is now. Anyways, I know you're seeing me put the motherboard in the case, but let me tell you what happened. I actually had to take the motherboard out because in the back, you'll see, I forgot to remove the little guards for the slots for the GPU, and also this motherboard does not come with Wi-Fi, so I had to add a Wi-Fi 6E card. Oof. Like I said, this is the all Intel build, man, and we got the Intel A770, the Intel Arc, 16 gigabytes. This thing is so beautiful. I did get to use this GPU. I've had it in my rig for some time, and then I've actually got myself a different GPU. I'll be making another video about my current build right now that I'm rocking. This is the Gunner, the Photon edition. This is such a nice GPU. I wish it had more gaming power, but hey, it is what it is. So as you see here, I'm taking apart the motherboard because those two pieces that you see there, those didn't want to mess up one of the capacitors from the motherboard, so I decided to just, move it out the way and take take these pieces off, these metal tabs. That's one. And I didn't have to take this one off, but I was just like, hey, what the hell? Might just why not? Do I regret it? A little bit. But anyways, moving forward. I've connected some of these cables, but you're not gonna you're not gonna believe me when I tell you, or maybe you will. I had to remove the GPU a few times because I forgot to connect some cables under that had to go under the GPU. So, anyways, just enjoy the video. Uh, appreciate you guys for coming by the way. Like I said, your boy's out here. Oh, that's that Wi-Fi 6E card. Didn't cost me that much. If you guys are interested in a price breakdown, how much this costed me to build with the Ramageddon prices and everything that I had already on hand, let me know. And this is a chunky boy, by the way. This graphics card is nice size, like it's oof, huge. So like I was saying, man, my girl's gonna be using this PC for various things, but her main thing isn't really gaming. Not that this computer's not gonna have games on it, because I still need to run some games. One of my favorite games that I play is GTA Online, and of course I like some FPS shooters. I'm still interested in getting that Battlefield 6, but I have not pulled the trigger on it, but I think I'm gonna get it. I do want to see how this computer performs because this is a budget beast. By no means is this computer uh, powerful enough to get like, I don't know, 120 frames per second on ultra settings. Let's say for like GTA, um, maximum ray tracing, it'd probably do terrible. But I'd say it's a 1080p build for sure, and maybe you're gonna have to use upscaling for sure. And I don't I don't like to use frame gen, to be honest, so I don't use it. But turn your graphics settings down until you can get a reasonable FPS. That's what you're just gonna have to do, unfortunately. The reason why I'm removing these fans is because when I got them, they were backwards. So I needed two intake fans at least, and then the exhaust in the back, which I ended up grabbing the one I used for the back, and I'm gonna put a different one. I know this thing looks, Frankenstein. It's not a perfect build, but like I said, some of these parts I've already had on hand, and I didn't want to just keep spending money on new fans. And maybe later in the future I will, but the power supply I've already had, the fans that I ended up using in this build, the extra fans, because I used two extra fans. I already had that. Those cable extensions for the GPU, I've already had that. But yeah, some brand new parts I did use for this build, but that CPU cooler, you're not gonna believe it. I only paid $9 at an auction. But here it is, guys. This is the build. As you can see, I left the plastic on there for a reason. I wanted her to kind of finish peeling it and turn it on. So there it is, guys. The build is done for now because there's gonna be a part two because I don't have the peripherals yet. Still don't have the monitor, and I still don't have the keyboard for her. So I'm gonna come back in another video to show you how this build turns out, and of course, to turn it on. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for tuning in to another video by yours truly, your boy Shingezu. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a good one and take it easy. Peace.